Hey, welcome back.
Hi.
Let's play
Why would you play this game when Elden Ring's out?
because.
Am I right?
Sure. Look at those lions. They're spooking.
They're pretty cool. Saber-tooth tigers with whisker antenna.
So we're back after a week. Do you know why we're here? Do you remember why we're?
This is Hyperborea.
Do you remember why we're here?
What happened?
Pot.
Oh, okay, no. Hermes,
And Medion.
flew off because he.
Yes, they ran away here, so we're pursuing them.
I forgot why exactly they ran away here.
Because Emmett Selk wanted to take Medion to the convocation to have her reviewed and what's wrong with her. Where we said, no, leave her alone.
Yeah,
We want her to finish the report.
I'm messing up all my buttons.
So yes, he's just trying to protect her from us, but we ain't having it. We're the cops.
Yeah, Hermes. I thought we were so nice to you, and you're like, no, you cannot review her. And what the freak is going on?
Yeah.
It'll take me a bit to get my buttons right. Apparently,
It's okay. When you're AoEing, there's only 3 buttons to press.
Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong things. I try to press X to jump. Thanks, Elden Ring.
It's okay. You don't really ever need to jump in this game.
No, yeah, it's
Unless you're
some
platforming.
of my Elden Ring buttons are kicking in, but don't worry, I'll get over that pretty quickly.
And then don't worry. After this, it's just a whole bunch of press X to go through the dialogue.
Yeah. Press X to dialogue.
Oh, there's one snake thing with a flower neck. There he goes. So you're in the desert area and we're about to go through this to the snow area.
Peloton, let's go fast, boys.
Verra's playing as a Weebert because he asked.
There's a what?
I said Weebert, which is samurai.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Are you saying all samurais are webus?
All samurais are anime characters.
Oh, well, what's wrong with that? I understand on
Nothing.
this side, some like conal.
There you go, very smart.
I noticed, I was like, why is she shooting sideways? Oh, because that's what I'm locked onto.
Don't forget your other buttons.
I'm not. I promise. Attack! Attack!
See, as DPS, pretty mindless. You just, as a ranged at least.
It's mindless when it's just AoE a bunch of things.
Yeah, and they're not really giving you anything to dodge.
Yeah, they're really not.
You're just standing there.
I know how to dodge. I've been playing Elden Ring.
And this game
I've played a lot
for
of this game.
over 500 episodes.
Okay. I thought there was still 3, but they just killed the lion thing.
If you're tired, just say it. I am too. We both got off work.
I don't know why I got the yawns all of a sudden.
It's because you're playing this game.
No, but I like this game.
I do too. Maybe it's because it's dark in here.
Could be that. You can turn on the light. It'll turn on the fan. too.
And, you know, you're not really...
It's because I'm not in a boss fight where I actually...
Yes, I was about to say, you know, AoEing trash mobs isn't really the most mind-engaging. But here you go. It's Lisa.
Well,
Well, not
I wasn't ready yet.
Not your... I know. You just randomly pulled.
Why didn't I play my
You're
song?
not targeting it.
Oh.
There you go.
Well,
Now put your dots.
I think I messed that up, actually, because since I played the song last, I didn't get the buff for the move I wanted to buff, right?
Okay, it's gonna play hide and seek. So you gotta look for its tracks, and see where his tracks end up,
Over
and
here.
just stand behind. Yeah. Hey, look, you did that without following them, and then he'll get more complicated, but you still have to find where he'll end up. Now you target him again.
Can I not target Verra, please?
Why not?
Do you want me to shoot him with the arrows?
No, it doesn't work. Thankfully.
Yeah, that would have sucked if it
That would've been awesome.
accidentally hurt him. I think he would have been a little upset at me.
Stop griefing.
Okay, what's up with these crystals? Oh, nothing really.
Don't forget your dots.
I let them fall
It's okay.
off.
We're all babies. No, that's a tank buster.
Tank buster.
The red ones are tank busters. The orange ones with the giant arrows.
I almost got tank busted.
Yeah, you did. I don't know if that move cleaves or not. Okay, hide and seek.
This one. It's this one. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's this one. I know what I'm doing.
Look. He gives you an hour to to get there.
It takes a minute to get targetable again after that.
Yeah. Don't forget Apex Arrow. It's fully charged.
Oh, I thought I selected it, but apparently I didn't.
There you go.
Whoopsie. Sometimes I put in the inputs just a second too early, and then they don't go off, and I press a different button. And
Yeah, I think there is a buffer system in this game. That's a stack. But I think if you press it too early.
I got hit.
Oh. That ice doesn't even like do damage, it just stuns you.
Yeah, I got hit trying to make sure I lined up with the stack.
Yeah, that one's a tank buster. In this expansion, they made it very obvious what a tank buster is. They made them all have the red mark. Before, you just had to know by doing the fight. He's almost dead, but hide and seek one more time.
This one over here, guys. Leading the charge.
First time leading the charge.
First time I've ever leading the charge in anything.
This dungeon's gonna level us up as well. Nice. One down, 2 to go. Verra's going the wrong way.
Let's see.
Ah, it's a healing piece and a tank piece.
That doesn't help us.
No, we want ranged piece.
We want lots of range.
Physical range.
Okay.
He's loading. Verra plays on Windows 7, so cut him some slack. Or XP.
I didn't mean to auto
Hey,
run.
do you know, at work, do you know any places that still use XP?
There was one client of ours. They dropped us because they didn't like us apparently, but they would never actually let us do anything for them.
Okay.
But they had like 1 or 2 XP computers. I'm not gonna say who they are because they will easily get hacked. I think we got rid of them, but for all we know, there might be one still hidden somewhere. They didn't even tell me where all the computers were. And then one day in the police station, I went to their evidence holding office, and there was an XP in there that I didn't even know they had a computer in that room because no one told me when I was doing computer checks for them.
And how long ago was this?
I feel like they dropped us like 2 years ago now.
2020
To
and
be
using
honest,
XP?
To be honest, I'm glad they dropped us. They were very annoying to work with, and then they hired someone who thought he was better than everyone, even though he didn't know anything about IT.
So it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out great. And also got my bosses to be like, we're gonna think about the clients we take because a couple of our clients have not been wanting to pay for more, or they have really outdated stuff they won't let us fix, and it's a real hassle when things break constantly because of it.
I'm enjoying this conversation only because I brought up the joke that Verra uses Windows XP. I don't even think this game can run on that.
If it did, that'd be impressive.
That would be. I think 7 is the minimum. 7 was the big jump.
Remember, Drew, there is no protection for Windows XP. Those computers...
There is
no more Windows
vulnerable.
updates. Their vulnerabilities are not fixable.
Nope. Vulnerable like a baby.
Windows 7 is now in that same boat.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, they stopped updating it. So whatever vulnerabilities it had in the final update, not being fixed.
Now, as someone like our samurai in our party uses Windows XP, do you have any advice for him?
Upgrade.
Okay, I'm going to tell him that. He's going to be really upset because he really loves that OS, but...
Windows 7 was a good OS.
I said XP.
XP, I'm not.
XP had the cool sky and green grass background.
Last time I used XP, I was in like middle school or early high school.
Yeah, me too. It's like over 10 years ago.
I don't remember most of how that.
I'm old. Worked. Back in my day, we used XP as kids.
XP, Windows 95.
Hey,
Dude,
it's the Latin Lord.
Thanks for rushing into the boss fight.
Yeah,
again.
a lot of tanks. So tanks sometimes just, or players I should say, spam roulette or spam dungeons just for EXP. So they just like, I just want to hurry, you know. Yeah, this tank's just going instantly. Okay, so you got to pay attention to the heads, right? So the head that's glowing is the side he'll cleave. So his center one goes forward.
Yeah.
If it's his left one, he'll cleave the left side.
Cool.
If the left and right are both glowing at the same time, go in the front. Because the left and right almost get him completely behind. So right now it's just front and left, I think. You're safe there anyways.
Yeah, I was looking at the heads. I should be safe here.
Oh yeah, it is the left. Center. And that's pretty much it. That's his gimmick. Well, it's not even a gimmick boss, just... Fire orbs. Don't worry. Okay, he's glowing out in the front. He's casting intimidation.
The music theme for this fight's pretty cool.
This is the boss theme for every dungeon in this expansion.
Well, apparently I've just
but
just paying attention.
Well, look, because you're talking and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're finally letting you
hear
hear
like
it.
A lot of bosses make a lot more noise than this one is.
Oh yeah, he's not really doing much. Just kind of breathing fire. Stack marker. And then see his glowing head. So after this, go to the side that's not glowy. You're good there.
He keeps rotating.
He's a jerk.
Yeah, I keep trying to do these kind of buffs.
I put the attack one on the front page. Left trigger square.
Left trigger square. Oh!
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that we had that.
Your darts fail. Oh no! I'm telling Verra.
Verra, don't be mad at me. I'm just trying to be a friend.
Glowy head time. See, what's nice about this boss is he doesn't become untargetable a lot like the first one.
He only became untargetable when you turn invisible, so it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I'll let the buff run out without my final
He's
shot.
dead. Easy, right? Bleh.
I know what it is I keep doing. I keep accidentally pressing triangle to swap my menu because you hold triangle in Elden Ring to open up your...
Okay, between
pouch.
episodes, we're going to completely replicate Elden Ring's controls to this game, even though
That
it probably won't work
at
well.
all.
Because in Elden Ring, you attack with, what, 3 buttons? Right? In Elden Ring, you attack with 3 buttons? Or 4?
The 4 shoulder buttons.
Yeah. In this game, it's every
Or
single face button.
Square if you have throwing items.
Yeah.
Which you can craft a lot of those in the new game. Because fire bombs just use cracked pots. And
Yeah.
so they're really... Well, they take 2 other ingredients that are really common. So I have a lot of fire bombs I can just keep making over and over. I only have like 9 at a time because I only have 9 cracked pots, but I like this system.
There's no throwing items in this game. Unless
Yeah,
you're
huh? Have you never heard of the
dancer class and they throw their chalk drums.
Phoenix down
What are you talking
that you
about?
throw at other players when they die?
You can, but
Are there? Yeah.
there are Phoenix Downs, but you can't use them in combat, and you can only carry 1 at a time. Because it'd be cheap. It's like, what's the...
I understand if you can only carry
it's-
1 at a time, but you can't use them in combat?
No, because it's cheap for the healers. It's like cheating. Like I don't... Because raising people as a healer costs a tremendous amount of MP,
Okay.
And if you made all 7 of your party members have it, and also, it takes like 10 seconds to cast. And you know, in this game, whenever you get hit while casting something, it gets interrupted. So I think you can actually use it in combat. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. No one uses it. Okay, it comes from a very specific content in this game that's meant for that content. Okay.
I was gonna say, if you can't use it in battle, then what's the point? Because out of battle, you heal up or you.
Yeah, I think you can't use it in battle.
Yeah. Okay, that's freaking.
I think you. It would be niche if let's say you beat this pool, right, but the healer somehow died. Instead of having them go back and then walk all the way back here, I guess you could use a Phoenix down.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
That's the only thing I could think of. Because if you're doing a boss battle, there is no downtime in between. It's either you're dead or they're dead. By the way, look where we are.
I know, it's very pretty. Ooh, we're getting way up in space.
Yeah, you see there's the ozone. Look at those Yol reskins. They're pink though.
I like it.
I think I've talked about this before, but reusing models like these for enemies, I feel, is a way to save data, but it's also a reference to Final Fantasy games in general.
Yeah.
The older ones where they just reuse a model and could recolor it.
Some people get upset and they're like, every model should be unique. But I think it's a good idea to do recolors because A, then you have a basis for this enemy is going to fight like this because I've seen their weaker forms.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think
they
it's...
give them 1 or 2 new moves, and then it also is for...
I especially think it's fine if it's...
like here's
for this game, because it's a reference.
Yeah.
I hate it when they... You already know my stance on this. I hate when bosses become common enemies later in the game.
I understand that.
I hate that.
People that hate
this
that.
game does it a few times. Like, I hate it. But whatever.
On one hand, it's like, come on. But on the other hand, it's like, well, this just proves how much stronger my character's gotten.
Like Emperor Bulborb? Emperor Bulblax in Pikmin 2? What a joke. Not even a boss in the late game. In the beginning, of the early game, he's like the third boss. But oh, there he is! You remember? Hermes.
Yeah, that's what he made himself look like. Winged Defiance.
So... comes to this. I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Now I see where he goes crazy.
Yeah, he's a wind mage.
You can't affect the past, but I'm very concerned about how they still made him Van Daniel after all this crap.
We'll find out.
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
You have plenty of time, dude. But
Kick him in the face.
you live a long time, mister.
Nice. Okay, now this one you will need some hand holding. He's quite a bit harder than the previous 2 bosses.
So the previous 2 bosses.
Okay, so you see those things he's tethered to? Those are gonna shoot straight. So you want to get out of their line of sight. There you go, see? You're good. Oh, Verra died. Verra, what happened? I think he got pushed into the wall.
Oh, does the wall do a shit ton of damage?
It leaves a wind dot on you, and it's pretty lethal. I think Verra got pushed into it. See? Oh, get away from those. Just stand in the center.
Yeah,
Verra, you gotta stop playing on XP. Okay, so you want to hide behind the rock that's not cracked, because the wind will break all of them. Except for this one. There you go. Oh, there was 2 sets.
I got dotted, I'm sure.
You did, yes. You have
I
some...
didn't realize there was 2 sets and
I didn't see it either.
Oh well, whatever.
Well, you can't... Can you cleanse yourself? No. That one you can't cleanse. It's already about to come off,
Is
though.
it gonna...
You can't dodge it.
Okay.
They just... You can dodge that one, though. Uh-oh.
That one hit me.
50 or 67. Okay, I'm watching to see what he does. Quadruple. Okay, and the order that he's spawning these is the order they're going to shoot. So you want to get out of their line of sight. You could just... Oh, you stepped in the wind.
Shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
I think you want to stand with the party. I think they got the right idea, maybe.
That one's good. Oh crap, I was standing in its direction.
Oh!
I thought it was in the center. I didn't notice where it was.
Accept. Now don't touch your buttons. You're invincible for 5 seconds. Okay, you're good. Because you're invincible when you get raised, so healers have a chance to heal you and you don't get instantly hit.
Yeah.
But if you press a single button, you lose your invincibility. So a lot of mistakes newer people make. It's like, oh, I'm alive, I can just do the shit, but then you lose your invincibility, don't let people heal you, and you just immediately die. But you're getting there, he's 40%.
Yeah. Woo! Those are full rolling real quick. And then I say it, and then it stops full rolling.
Yep. Pitch perfect. He's casting Meteor. Center. He's casting Double. Okay, he's gonna shoot 2.
Yeah.
So from that side first, and then that side second. Okay, now move. There we go. Double again. Okay, remember, you dodge the orange one. Well, you get hit by the orange one. You dodge the green one.
Yeah, that's right.
It's basically a fancy way of spreading. What happened?
Oh, okay.
Whoa! They even fell off on our screen.
Yeah. I've had that happen before. Are you sure about that?
He's about to die.
I'm not finished yet. I think you are.
I don't think you will level, but very close.
But I want a level.
I do. I want you to too, because we'll get our new ability. Every even-numbered level.
Can I execute?
Oh! I'm wrong! Right in my face. Level up.
The kind of thing you like to be wrong about.
I gotta see our EXP bar and see how much we barely leveled up by. Oh no!
Haha, Fan Daniel. Well, you're not Fan Daniel yet. Haha, Hermes.
Well done. She looks angry.
Can you blame her? There's our party members for the story mode.
Yeah, you could have done the dungeon with them. Oh, Enhanced Troubadour. The lamest skill ever. In the next episode, we'll watch the story.
What is that skill? Is that
It
the
just-
one that makes us... Oh, no, it's not Peloton.